What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guys Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and today I'm doing a great little dessert that I'm going to make for my wife for Valentine's Day. I'm doing a creme brulee. Now, you guys know this is awesome, so let's just go and get started and jump right into this one. I know just the sound of creme brulee alone is intimidating, but it's not that hard of a recipe. What we're going to do is we're going to start out over on the stovetop. I'm going to take my cup of custard here, put it into a small pan. I'm going to go ahead and heat this up and bring it to a simmer. Now, once that cream is going, I'm going to go ahead and take my vanilla beans that I've split open here. I'm just going to go ahead and scrape the seed into the cream. After that's all in there, I'm going to go ahead and take the vanilla beans themselves. I'm going to kind of chunk these things up. I'm going to also put those in the cream. I'm going to let this go for another minute or two. I'm going to remove it from the heat and let it stand for about a half hour or so. Now that that's done cooling down, we're ready to move on. What you want to do is preheat your oven to 300 degrees. I've also got a pot of water boiling on my stovetop because I'm going to need that in just a little bit. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bowl, take my egg yolks, my quarter cup of sugar. I'm going to start whisking this together. Now that that's nice and thick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wire mesh. I'm going to take that cream I had made with the vanilla and pour that through. And then go ahead and whisk it again until it's nice and smooth. Took that and I evenly divide that mixture between my two ramekins. I place that in my baking dish, and you'll note I have a paper towel at the bottom. That's just so my ramekins don't slide because it's glass on glass. I'm going to go ahead and take that hot water that I was boiling. I'm going to pour this into my baking dish so it fills about halfway up the ramekin. Now be careful, you don't want to splash any of this water into your mixtures. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven for about 25 minutes. When that's done, I'll take it out, place it on a wire rack, and let it cool to room temperature. Once it's room temperature, I'm going to pop it in my refrigerator for 2 hours. Once that's done, we'll come back and finish this up. When they came out of the oven, they were nice and stiff around the edges, but it was still loose in the middle. Again, I let that sit in my refrigerator for 2 hours to chill. Now that these are nice and chilled, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a decent heaping spoon of sugar, spread that on each one evenly. Now, I didn't have one of those nice fancy little kitchen torches. I just had the one out of my garage, and all you saw is when I had that sugar, I went ahead and went in, and I just took that torch and I caramelized it, and I charged it just a little bit to get this nice and really cooked here. Now I'm going to go ahead and let these cool off so that way this the sugar can get nice and hard, and as soon as this is done, we'll come back and give these a try. And after I caramelize that sugar, I let it chill for about 5 minutes. Just long enough to get that nice candied shell. And just take a look at these. They came out awesome. You hear that? Perfect. But you know what? Let's break that open. Look how creamy that is inside. Let's go ahead and give this a taste. This is heaven. You guys need to try this one. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.